We are now to the fifth and final deciding set of 1980 Wimbledon, Borg versus McEnroe. Match is tied 2 sets apiece. McEnroe just won a 4-set tiebreaker, 18 to 16, to take the set 7-6. Borg serving first, and it was a very conventional set actually. Many holds of serve. Both of them served very well. McEnroe actually escaped some break points. I believe in this first and third service games, McEnroe went down low 40. So Borg had some good opportunities to break, but McEnroe was able to hit some good serves and shots and get back into those games and win them. So the matches went on 1-1 all the way up through 6-6. Borg was holding serve much more easily than McEnroe was, so you could kind of see he was to the advantage. Borg was even like starting to tee off on McEnroe's serve. I think McEnroe's fatigue started to slow his serve down, especially his second serve. And by this time in the match, Borg was completely at ease, much different than the first set where he could barely, um, do anything with McEnroe's serves for the most part. He was able to hit a lot of winners, a lot of tough shots, a lot of shots right over the net that went down at McEnroe's feet. And McEnroe missed some volleys too on those serve and volleys. He kept coming up to the net, and that's how he always was, serve and volley. So finally, Borg McEnroe went to serving at 6-7 and went to 15-40, and it was that final point where Borg hit the backhand winner across court past McEnroe up at the net and fell to his knees. The crowd cheered. It was definitely an exciting ending. I'd have to say though the fifth set was a bit anticlimactic. I don't know if that's the right word, anticlimactic, but not quite as exciting as the fourth set. I don't think anything could top McEnroe fighting off um, 7 match points, and then Borg fighting off 5 set points just in the tiebreaker alone. Such a great set, such a way to get it to 2-2 that the fifth set was good, but it just didn't match up to the fourth. But overall, the match was great, considered one of the best, if not the best, of all time. I'm going to watch a lot of matches and play them, play my reactions on here, but I guess for the time being, this would be the number one match. At the, After during the ceremony, it was interesting too. Um, Now the winner always walks around and like blows kisses to the crowd and soaks up the adulation. Borg and McEnroe just went and sat down. McEnroe put his head in his hands, and Borg looked like he was about to cry a couple times. I think he was so burned out or so just relieved to have won the match that it looked like he was going to cry. I didn't cry though, of course, but the winnings were McEnroe won 10,000 pounds for second place, and Borg won 20,000 pounds for winning the championship. Not sure how much 10,000 pounds was at that time in U.S. dollars, but I think the prize money's gone up quite a bit relative to what currency is right now or what that amount of money's worth. But it's sure it was a good payday for both of them. And then there were really no speeches. The Duke and Duchess came out, and the ball boys lined up, and they did all that, and it was nice. And the crowd cheered for McEnroe and cheered for Borg, and it was very nice. Still quite a match. Again, the fifth set, Borg wins 8-6. Again, there was no tiebreaker because at this time, when Wimbledon did not have a tiebreaker in the fifth set, so they just had to play it out until one player beat the opponent by up to 6 games at least, or winning by 2, which Borg did when he broke McEnroe at 7-6. So Borg wins 8-6, and I'm going to figure out which match to watch next and make comments on that and analyze it. But this was definitely a great one overall. Just a fun match. The swings of momentum. Again, the fourth set, and then the final fifth set. I guess I would say Borg's conditioning helped win it, and I think his just overall shot making just a slightly bit more consistent Uh, then McEnroe, he did make some errors, but I think McEnroe might have made more errors. So overall, it's a great match. Both players, as I said in the previous video, they raised their games. They both started playing better and better as the match went on, and then finally hit a crescendo there in the fourth set. Fifth set, Borg just kind of had the upper hand most of the way, and then finally broke through at the end. So congratulations to Bjorn Borg and also to John McEnroe for great efforts, great performances in this match. And it's definitely a match that will live on in history because all the people that saw it live um, definitely made an impression on them and created lasting memories of this Wimbledon 1980. Thank you.